set? Okay. How you doing? This is Mr. Jones again. I'm calling. I'm just bringing some knowledge, some more knowledge about basement, how to prevent basement flooding. You know, all these years here, like man haven't been able to solve that problem, basement flooding. And people lose a lot of merchandise every year. I don't know why they haven't been able to solve that. But I do know really why they haven't solved it. You have to acknowledge the Lord in all thy ways. When you're an authority, a businessman, so you have to ask God about your business. Let Him help you about it. But this flooded basement thing, this here is, we know that pressure do a lot of good to things. A lot of jobs are done. A lot of jobs are finished with pressure. What kind of pressure? This is, okay, now this pressure here is something like an air pressure. It's an air pressure. And this is, we know that the water come in the front, the pipes that come in the front of the house, the drinking water, there's a lot of pressure behind of it. There's a lot of pressure behind the water that comes in from the front of the house. But when the water goes out the back, that pressure weakens. The pressure weakens when it goes at the back. But I'm saying in order to prevent the flooding, I see a lot of, you know, down through the years, they've been using the pump, the water pump, to pump out the basements, to pump the water out the basements, and out different places. And that's good, true enough. And you can still use that method, even when the water comes over in the front yard, over the steps. You have a flooded, like a flooded neighborhood or something. Now, if the water comes through the front door, if it's not much, you can still pump that water out the front door. But when that water comes in the basement, that comes from another way. The water comes in the basement. So what I'm saying here, you must reverse the water pumps. You put that line in a drain pipe. That drain pipe that goes out the back and take all that dirty water out the back. You put that drain pipe, you put that line, that pressure line that you can be shooting out air. You're going to be shooting out air. You know how the air, you shoot that pressure out the air hose? So that's the kind of hose you're going to need. To put it in that drain, that flow drain that goes out the back, and put a pressure hose in there that fights against the flooded water that's trying to come in there. This is how you can solve this problem, this basement flooding. Whenever the rain starts or something, you think it's going to be a flood in the basement, you need a pressure pump to push that air out the back. Don't let it get in there. But if you ain't got no pressure pump to fight it out the back, the water gonna come through the drains. And that's where your problem's at. But best, like I said, if you get a pump, you get those pumps and pump that water, you reverse it, because this what down through the years they've been doing it regularly. They've just been pumping the water out the front door. Okay? But now you got to push the water back with a pressure pump. Get a pressure pump, push the water back out that pipe. And you got to have that line big enough so the other sewer water can pass by there. Whilst you got that hose in there. Unless you just want to shut it down completely and just use the pressure going out the back. But you got to have that pressure pipe, that pressure line, like you pulling the water out the water pump, pulling the water out the front door. You got to reverse that and have that line to push the water. Push the water out the back, that pipe back there, that sewer pipe. Push it out the back. Don't let it come in there. Because what happened, that water tried to come in the back, in the drain pipes. And that's where your flood, that's where all your basement flood comes from. But if you had that pressure pipe to push that water back out there, it would not get in there. You need pressure to do that. And you probably later on, a lot of people might just have a pressure pump and put in the basement for those cases. But this is what you need to prevent basement flooding. And if you want the, let's see. Yeah, that's what it is. So like I say, what day is May? May what? May what? The 8th? It's the 8th?
Today is like May 8th.
The 8th? May the 8th?
But now it's midnight, so it's May the 9th.
Okay, well. Okay, well anyway, I'm just letting you know this is being recorded. And the name of it is How to Prevent Flooded Basement by Prentice Jones. By Prentice L. Jones. It's the project How to Prevent Flooded Basements. And what I'm saying here, down through the years, people have lost many things and they haven't fixed that problem yet. But this is an intuitive knowledge that God gave me how to fix that problem. You can use those pressure pumps, the one to push it back at that drain pipe, because it come through the drain pipes. It come through that sewer pipe back there. That's where that flood starts. But you got a pressure hose to go through there and push that water back, you wouldn't have that problem. Like I said, and that front hose that they've been using down through the years to pull the water out the front, that's all right too. But if the water in the house, you got to pull it out. But prevent the water from coming in the house, use that pipe, that pressure pipe, to fight the water back, keep it from coming in those drain pipes. So you can see if you do that. So that's all I just wanted to tell you about that, because a lot of people, get a lot of floods up here in Detroit, and not too many, but all over the states. Other countries too, they get flooded basements and stuff. And later on, I can tell you how to. If you got a lot of water in the streets out there, I'm gonna tell you how to get rid of that. A lot of water just when the streets flood and stuff like that. You don't need all them pumps, cause some pumps, you know, sometimes you can get rid. I'm gonna show you how to get rid of all that water that be standing in the streets around there without a pump. Without a pump. Next time I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna tell you about that. But I'm just telling you this right now about how to prevent the flood basements. Do that, and you'll see. Some of you might can add on something else to it, but anyway, this is the idea that Jesus gave me. Okay, and may He really bless y'all to understand this here, because people's tired of that, basements being flooded. I know they is. But anyway, this is Prentice L. Jones in Detroit, Michigan. And I'd like to see y'all next time. I'm gonna put something else on there later on. How to get rid of standing water in the streets out there. But okay. Okay, may Jesus bless y'all and y'all have a good day.